Honestly, I gotta tell you, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love.
Yo, it's Mozy Dez. Welcome back to the Jaythetrappa Society. Glad you could join us. You feel me? I got my boy here.
Kev on, you know what I'm saying? AKA Kev, you just call me Kev for short.
Call him Survival Kev. Because today we got. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get it going. We're just gonna go down the list of a few things. You feel me? These are essential. We got price ranges for y'all. We're gonna throw up little flash, little pictures, just in case y'all can't see them. We got a board behind us, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna get it going.
So what we're gonna talk about is pretty much the herbs that you need to take, the survival kit, the stuff that you need to get, and then also like crystals and spiritual protections. Alright, so to start it off, we're gonna start with the black seed oil, right? Which is this right here.
Yes,
you get you some of these off of Amazon. With this, it got 102 benefits. Fun fact, King Tut and Queen Nefertiti had this in her tomb. These were like ancient medicines that they used to take back in the day. I know Queen Nefertiti, she used it for her hair because it's good for hairs. It's good for a lot of things. It can also cure like certain type of cancers. It improves skin, improves health. They do a lot of stuff for your body.
Isn't it true that the body also has 102 minerals or something like that?
Yeah, bruh. So it pretty much, that's a mandatory.
Come on, 102. Come on now.
Another thing is sea moss.
Sea moss.
With this, it has sea moss.
Oh, and pricing.
Oh, yeah.
Black seed oil is about $15.
Off of Amazon. That's Amazon.
How many tablets come in it?
This one has 120 tablets. But you gotta make sure it's non-GMO. All the supplements that you get, make sure it says non-GMO. If it's GMO, don't get it. This one has sea moss, bladderwrack, and bird rock. It has 3 in 1. And sea moss, you know sea moss is good for the body.
Good for the body, good for the soul.
Sea moss got like 92 minerals that your body need, and it comes from the ocean, so everything is natural. Also, let's see.
Okay, so now speaking of no GMOs. Right here, come on, Farmer Mozy, McDonald Mozy, come on now, you feel me? This is where? Okay, I think that they're at the bottom. Okay, so you see, that's all the different plants that come in. The most important part about this is that it says this right here. No GMO, you feel me? That's important. GMO stands for genetically modified organism, and that is not what we want. Every time you go to the store, you get a seedless grape, seedless watermelon. You should be afraid because everything in life comes with a seed. You come with a seed, I come with a seed, the tree come with a seed. Come on now. So why this one ain't got no seeds? So one, you need to get into agriculture. You need to know how to become self-sufficient. So get your GMO seeds, your non-GMO seeds, and this was about, where's it at?
The seeds about $30.
It's about $30. It comes with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Comes with about 30 seeds in it. 30, so $1 a pack of seeds. Also get your watermelon. Hey, if we gon' plant right here.
Hey, them watermelons be hitting. No cap, man.
End of the world or not, I need it.
Oh. Alright, bet. Look, let's get Taki, bro. Big bag.
Big bags. Chasing big bags all 2020, you feel me?
This was about $15 on Amazon.
Okay.
And with this, let me put this down. The Jaythetrappa, it pretty much like promotes the digestion, enhance weight loss, manage diabetes, improves oral hygiene. Man, you know hygiene be a fool out here, bruh. Stay up on your hygiene, for real. And it's good for your skin and hair. So that's something y'all need to look into, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all rough without the survival. You feel me?
Rough, bruh.
Come on now, let's get it together. Alright, so we're gonna jump into a quick one. You feel me? Machetes. Let me go ahead and, safely do this real quick. But basically what it is that in the end, you know what I'm saying? Well, in a case of the end coming, you're gonna need you something that is reliable. And while we do have guns on the list, which we will talk about later, you need something that's gonna be dependable, and sometimes you just gotta move silent.
Exactly.
So unless you rocking with a silencer like James Bond, Jason Bourne, I don't know who you is. Kill Bill, I don't know who you is. You feel me? But this is, good for trees, building houses, and we got a book to go along with it that I'll talk about later, but just to reference it now, it is the Bushcraft 101, and it just talks about all the survival techniques. So we'll go ahead and get into more on that later. Go ahead.
Bet. Also with this, golly, boy, I got licking.
I know, man.
I got the ashwagandha. I've been having this for some months, so that's why it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Be putting work on these things. But this is the ashwagandha. And with this, I wrote down little benefits for it, but it boosts the brain function, it reduces blood pressure, it's anti-cancer, which could help breast, lung, colon, and brain cancer.
Speaking of cancers,
oh yeah, go ahead.
90 or 80%, I forget the percentage, don't quote me exactly on it, but percentage of cancers come from meat. This is why a vegetarian diet is necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out 3 quick facts. Your teeth are biologically made to be grinders. Grinders not inside. They do not cut. They grind down like this. This is why leaf and plants. This is why they digest easier. Also, your intestinal tract is too long. Our intestinal tract is about 13 to something feet, and what happens is whenever we digest meat, it festers. It has a long time to just build up. Just disease and all parasitic infestations normally come through meat. So now I got the teeth. Now I got what was the other one? The digestional tract. The last one is you were meant to be. Well, this is like more spiritual, so everything contains energy, right? Everything. That's why when you walk into a room, you can tell if something bad happened.
You feel the energy off that.
Even if you weren't there to witness it happen, you feel me? That's because of the energy. This also leads into why weaves are a bad idea, but we do. I know we branching off, but we gonna stay focused right now. So, the last one, energy. So whenever you eat the meat, you're eating whatever energy that came along with that animal. You think animals don't know they're going into a slaughterhouse? You think animals don't know they're in prison? You think animals, you know what I'm saying? You think they're happy, you think they're satisfied with their life. They're being fed their chemicals to fluff them up, not only advancing them past the state that they can contain, which is why honestly you're doing them a favor by killing them, because at that point they're not living much of a life. You feel me? But when you do digest them, you're taking on all that depression, all those chemicals that they use, all the fertilizer.
And you eating something that's dead, like
dead.
You eating something that's already dead.
This is why you're not supposed to even prepare your meals. So if you're not eating, if it's not a juicy watermelon, if it's not, some peppers, it's not some corn, some tomatoes, you feel me? I'm getting excited. Throw it out the window, because I'll guarantee you while you can eat it, your body does not rock with it. Come on, my bad.
That's facts. That ashwagandha though. Oh, yeah. Also, improves the oral hygiene, and it's also good for skin and hair as well. So yes, this is something I would recommend as well, especially for the men and the women.
How much is ashwagandha? $17.
Yeah.
And that's a huge pack.
Amazon. All this I got off of Amazon.
Amazon,
everything. I Amazon everything. Sure.
Okay, so while he put that up, we're gonna go ahead and go into the book or Bushcraft 101 for you, so you can read a field guide of the art of wilderness survival. I was trying to read it backwards from the screen. It's a talent. I ain't gonna lie to you. But basically, this just has everything in it, from setting up a camp to setting a trap to irrigation to
pretty much just live life in nature, bro.
Live life in nature. And honestly, if you think about it, it's a funny term that we feel so unnatural in nature. Think about that. Unnatural in nature. That just lets you know how far we've disconnected from our roots. Just think about that.
It's pretty much like the nature body.
We've placed a price on nature. I can't even that's just crazy to me. Like, how do you even convert that? What's one standard unit of nature? You feel me? Anyway.
The reason why these are wrapped up in foil is to protect it from the EMF or whatever, certain vibrations and negativity that's coming in. It won't necessarily disrupt it or whatever when the actual nutrients and stuff like that hit your body, like it'll still be in good conditions. And what you want to do with this, you want to keep this in, wrap it in foil and keep it in like a cool, dark spot. What I usually do, I put it in my closet so nothing could really affect it. But with this is the Armorous Gold. And with this, it could correct the DNA structures within your body. Yes, it can do that. It lowers your food cravings so you won't tempt to eat as much as how you used to eat. It also slows down your aging process, improves mental ability, and it boosts your immunity system.
Okay, so let's get into that. He says correct your DNA structures. Now, many of you don't understand how powerful this is. Okay, so your DNA is the building system of everything. Your DNA is what tells the proteins in your body to coordinate a certain way. So if you're over athletic, that's because your DNA tells your body to respond that way. You feel me? And not only with harmful foods, that with GMO foods, vaccines, radiation, they're doing all these things. I don't want to sound like, you know what I'm saying, one of those people. Well, but they're doing all these things to keep our DNA from unlocking. So we're gonna go to the next one, survival kit. Now I'm not gonna take everything out of it, but I will list a lot of things that were in it. So I'll just show you some. We got boom, flashlight, we got some rope, fire blanket, this is a poncho, we got a compass, some pliers. So I'm gonna just go down the list so you know everything that's in there without, you know what I'm saying, me just completely disorganizing this. But so survival kit's about $38. It comes with folding pliers, folding knife, tactical flashlight, fire starter, parachute cord. And the thing about the parachute cord is, the reason it's so paramount to have it is because it's water and mildew resistant. So you know what I'm saying, you don't know how long you're gonna be out there, what you gotta tie up, how long you need to tie it up. So you know, this is just weatherproof basically. So we got a saber card. I think it's just to keep up with your ID. I'm not sure what it's for. A whistle, a compass, because you're gonna need that. There's, your phone dies. You know what I'm saying? Most of you can't point to where the North Star is. Now, not to, you know what I'm saying, not to get on y'all, because I can't point to where the North Star is, but we both need to get it together. You feel me? So then we got the we got a wire saw. Now we can cut through anything from a tree to a, you know what I'm saying, honestly anything you need it for. But it's good because just in case that machete dulls, you at least have a wire. We don't know how long it's gonna take you to cut down anything, you feel me? But last resort, we got it. Next we got it. We got a water bottle buckle, a pocket bellow, which is just like a long metal tube. And what it is, when you use your fire starter to get your fire going, you extend the pocket bellow and you go down close to the fire and you blow it and get it going. You feel me? This is huge in survival. Emergency blanket, tactical defense pin. It's just a pin with like the it has like a little point on the end, like this side, but
say if somebody wants to run up on you, you ride it something.
I don't think that's what it's for, but here it is. You see the little point on there?
That joint do some
damage. I think it's for breaking windows, but honestly, you could do some damage to somebody if you wanted to. But the last one is EMT pouch, which contains anything from, you know, band-aids to alcohol to tweezers to gauze, you know, all the essentials just in case an emergency was happening, just in case you cut yourself on the wire, you feel me, while you sawing down your tree, you feel me, just in case you hunting a tiger come out of nowhere and slash you, you feel me, you can wrap up like they do what's that game, what's the Fortnite, I'm tripping, but yeah, so it's about $38, and you get, you know what I'm saying, a huge pack, and it comes in about a size. I thought the package was gonna be bigger, honestly, but it all fits in there. Like, they did a great job organizing it.
It looked like almost a mini backpack at that.
Yeah, at that.
This right here that I got is Kaleido Silver. It helps good with the immune system, like for sure. It will flush out everything that's in your man. You'll be like a new baby again if you do this. Especially if you take all three of these together. It will enhance the DNA structures within your body. I'll say that again.
They not listening. You said what, bro?
It will enhance the DNA structures within your body.
They not listening, bro. You said what, bro?
It will enhance the DNA structures within your body.
you're able to neurologically possess the ability to alter your DNA structure to perform a task. So if you want to learn how to levitate, do human photosynthesis, you want to learn how to, it's all in the mind. The mind structures the body. You got to remember that.
And this is what I have.
How much was the last one? Did you say the price?
I didn't say the price. Which one I just did? It was this one, right?
Yeah, it was that one.
Which is the silver. That's about $20 on Amazon.
$20. And we're gonna have a total summation. I hope y'all ready for this price, but it is what it is.
We got the liquid chlorophyll, which is kind of like the copper. And what this do, it could like treat wounds, burn, scratches. You won't age as fast. It could cure the wrinkles within your body. All that. It pretty much put in some work. And you know your body already has some type of copper minerals already. So if you take this, what you think that's gonna do for your body?
That's gonna get you right. That's gonna get you right.
This is iodine. And what I do with this?
How much was the last one? Are they?
Oh yeah. This one, the liquid. What was that? That was about $17. The copper one is about $17. This iodine one, I didn't write on here, but I believe this was about $13 on Amazon. And pretty much what I do with this, it'll like I'll do this before meditation. Like I'll take it before meditation or before I go to sleep, and it will like decalcify your pineal gland. Like say if you was
decalcify your pineal gland or penile gland. This is different ways to say
which is your third eye.
Yeah.
And with this, say if you was to have like a whole bunch of junk food, you take this, it's gonna flush all that out. To where you can actually have that vision using your third eye to actually, when you meditate and stuff like that, you be more in tune when you meditate.
Okay.
All that.
So this is just a small point to it. So the food you eat also affects your pineal gland. You feel me? There are things that meat is high in acidity. Let's talk about a pH scale. There's so much that goes into it, but pH scale, basically you want to stay from just eating things you want to eat things that are more alkaline. That's why alkaline waters and stuff like that are good. Because acidic is not what you want. Acidic is not what you want at all. Your stomach acid is acidic, and if it gets into your I think it's your small intestine or your esophagus, if it splashes back onto your esophagus without being neutralized, this is where you get heartburn from. You feel me? So you can't even take the stomach acid that you produce. So do not, you know what I'm saying, do not add to the acidity. Your pineal gland is very, 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 very important. Yeah, so we're gonna leave it at that. Next one we're gonna go down the list is, so we also have on here gun. And now what I have here is a 9mm compact XD. And what it has is a grip safety, which is this right here, so the gun will not fire if that's not pulled down. It has a trigger safety or a double trigger right here. So basically what that means is if you catch the side of it, you have to catch the whole trigger to pull it. So a lot of these safety features, it has a railing on here with a beam on it. You know, you can see it. This is just for accuracy. It has a threaded barrel. This is for adding a suppressor, adding a muzzle flash suppressor. This is for anything you want. And you can always switch the iron sights on it. It's very customizable. Different clips. 9mm is good. We're gonna go ahead and go into a list of just different survival weapons that you should have. And this is really where a lot of the budget got cut into on the survival. You know what I'm saying? You can get all of these, but you never know what you're gonna run into. So I looked up top 5 survival guns. We have a 22mm. This is a 9mm, so the bullets would be a little bit smaller. 22mm. And what it is good for small game and defense, like rabbits and stuff like that. It's very compact. You can hold it on your side. Bullets are small, recoil is small, and you can get efficient amount on you without increasing too much of the weight. Next, you want protection against something, which you want a 9mm like this one. You can have they recommended a 375 Magnum with a 4-inch barrel. These are for more expert shooters, but you honestly, you can't really extend the clip on a Magnum, but you can on a 9mm Glock, or anything like that. Next, what you want to do is get a good centerfire rifle, which I'm guessing just a high-powered rifle, 308. Bullet at 308, take down the vent, turn that boy to a mink. I don't know if y'all listen to Lucci, but he be rapping about that, you feel me? 308. And that's better for high, big game. You never know, you know what I'm saying? If you come across something that's really serious in that 9mm and that 22mm, it's not gonna get it done. So get a 308 rifle with some ammo in it. You can get a 22mm rifle as well, so you're gonna have a 22mm pistol, which then you can share ammo, I believe. I'm not sure if the rifle to handgun ammo is similar, but this is what it's called, a rimfire rifle, and this is just for, I guess, range. This is just for range on small game, just like if you can't get too close to a rabbit or anything like that. But next, what you want to carry around you is with a shotgun. They have the Mossberg 300, the Maverick 88, Remington 870, 12 gauge shotgun. All these are good, but survival, we bucking out. You feel me? No, if you buck, why? 5 guns again. You want to get a 22mm handgun, 9mm or 375 Magnum handgun as well, 308 rifle, a 22mm rifle, and a shotgun. You can get a Mossberg, Remington Maverick, 12 gauge. Any of these will help you. And we honestly range the price from $250 to $10,000. Depending on how exquisite you want to get with your guns.
Nah, don't just be running up your money just to run up your money and just
know how to use. Know how to use before you stack up.
Exactly. All right, so now we on this, which is mugwort. And with that, fun fact, the Native Americans used to do this. Like, they used to actually smoke this.
That's
but
crazy,
you could smoke it and you can make it as a tea.
It's like dusted, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You can make it as a tea. What it's supposed to do, it's supposed to put you at a different lucid dreaming almost, but you're vital to where you at, like your awareness or whatever.
It's almost like a hallucinogenic, but a natural one. You feel me?
And if you was to say if you was to smoke it or whatever, it'll put you more out of a positive vibe. Like, you should just start being positive towards anything and everywhere. Like,
and that's all you really
that's
need
all you
in
want.
life. Really,
that's all you want.
A positive mindset. Imagine this: we're stuck in a hole, right? And if all I'm worried about is, dang, I'm stuck in this hole, I'm never gonna get out, I'm never gonna be thinking of how I'm gonna get out this hole, you feel me? But if I'm stuck in the same hole as you and I'm stuck, but I gotta get out, you feel me? Now I'm looking for stuff to climb on, now I'm using my head. This is the difference. This is literally, I don't know if this is, I don't want to call it fight or flight, but this is literally death or survival. Like, come on, positive mindset, add it to the list. It's free and it needs to be on the list.
I recommend this for the people.
Speaking of
potheads or whatever, I recommend this. Speaking of, I got these gargoyles. All right, these gargoyles. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all used to watch Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
But they was gargoyles if you didn't know that.
Dragon Tales.
You ain't know that. Alright, bet. With these, they are really good with protection. This is why I say this. You know, like those Catholic church, how they have like those big gargoyles that just be sitting on top or whatever. If you really think about it, those churches never really get burned down, touched, none of that. Why? Because they got gargoyles on them.
Now that may not be 100% the reason, but it's definitely a huge contributor.
A spiritual reason of why.
Cause you can, like, I don't know if y'all can sense it, but it's like, even if you're just looking directly at this, you don't feel like the anger anymore. Like, I don't know if it's a neutralizer, I don't know if it's a protector. They might come up out the thing and start doing something. Look it up, cause I wouldn't in my free time just make one of these. I don't know what it's for. You know what I'm saying? So it would make sense that its purpose would align. Like, so much of the spiritual world affects our world today that has been pushed off, you know what I'm saying, just as some hogwash, just as some mystery goop, you know what I'm saying? Just some state as scary or just useless, you know what I'm saying? But there's everything from spiritual baths. I'll put a book on here that's talking about spiritual baths where you can heal yourself with different oils, different frequencies, and it's the same kind of voodoo type, but it's more specifically for healing. Yeah, voodoo heals and nurtures. It's not just you don't just cast spells on people 24/7.
It's because they was using it for bad. they wasn't.
That's how they portrayed it in the movie. Yeah.
Voodoo could be used for good or bad, but
Just
in
like
today's
everything
world,
else.
they using it for bad. So the small ones, they could protect you from over 1,000%. So I got 3 of these. So I pretty much got 3,000% of protection. Now, if you was to like enchannel with like certain, like say, like for instance, I want to use this for protection, and so it will increase it by another 1,000%. So 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. So 6,000%. Now, one of these could protect you from 5 miles. Just one of these. The small ones could protect you from 5 miles. But we got 3 of them, so that's 15 miles right there. You feel me? So with the small ones, they could protect you from 5 miles. The medium ones, it could protect you from 10 miles. That has 2,000%. The large
10
ones,
miles.
that's crazy. It's really crazy how
10 miles. This?
that you think that little thing is like.
Imagine
People
this.
look at this little thing and be like, man,
Imagine
this.
this.
ain't gonna do
If
nothing for
I
me."
was with one of my YouTubers here, and y'all were in danger, and I had to run 10 miles to come and protect you, you know how long it would take me to get there. Do you know how long it would take me to get there? And this
10
thing
miles,
would
bro.
be there, and it would be the next 10 miles over, the next 10 mile radius, the next 10 mile radius. Come on, it's real out here. So I think we about wrap everything up. We're gonna go ahead and go down to the prices. So the total I got, if you just deal with all the minimums, it'll end you around 650, 700 range. If you go all out, like if you get all the guns, you know, all the ammo, it'll the guns are gonna run you up about like 5,000. You know what I'm saying? You can get some pretty good low budget but quality guns for about 5 to 10,000. So we'll just say about 7,500. That's a good range. But if you get everything, if you have the machete,
Get your machete.
the survival kit, the book, the gun, the ammo,
The herbs,
the compass, the gargoyle,
the water, the seeds,
the seeds. We need them.
and get some crystals too. Get you like some protective crystals as well, like black obsidian or black onyx.
Damn, we don't have the
But
black.
you know what I'm talking about, like crystals, just crystals. You know what I'm saying? Get you protection. Get you a ankh or something for just to protect you and your aura and your aura field.
You know, honestly, if you live a direct life anyway, if you live a righteous or in accordance to nature, you're going to transcend regardless. So, yeah, and honestly, and also, if you take care of yourself and you do the things like protect your DNA strand from harmful chemicals, pesticides, and anything they use in the fertilizer, if you protect yourself from that and eating GMO and meats and all that, you have on the end of your DNA what is called telomeres. And these are actually what they use to measure your life. So if a doctor was to cut into, get some of your DNA, and then he can literally look and see, okay, you're gonna have about 60 years left in your life. Like it's that crucial.
It get crucial, bro.
If you can keep it, it's like a candle, you feel me? If you can make it burn slower, you're gonna live longer. If you can extend it, you're gonna live longer if it burns at the same pace. Or you can just extinguish it.
But hey, get your supplies, man. That's all I can tell you.
Get
Rather
your
be safe than
supplies.
sorry.
Mozy told you.
Kevon told you, Kev told you as well.
I mean, who else? Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it at that, you feel me? Signing off from the Jaythetrappa Society.
Peace.
We out.
I love you, Mommy.
My chains on like a light show. Turn the lights off, hit the radio. Ain't nothing on but the radio. Like Felicio, calling you go.